Good evening, Rush Nation. My name is the Joel Hewitt, and welcome to the Out of Respect for Jalen Daniels 4 Yard Rush NFL podcast. And I'm here with he's working 9 to 5. The other one, Alex Gats of the Woods for the Trees Woods. Just you and me today, fella. How the devil you doing?
I'm good. Nice little nod of respect to the legend that is Dolly Parton that we
I thought you were
found
going to
out
say Jalen
pre-show
Daniels then, actually.
we lost. No, Jaden Daniels does not get anything. He gets a high four.
He
That
does,
is
absolutely.
what, like, without going like mad in detail of it, because I've not even written it on the news because I wanted to ignore it completely, but you brought it up. Without like bringing it madly, that is one of the craziest sports things in the world. And we brought up last time that we were on the show that Lonzo Ball wanted Martin Luther King, Jesus, and Malcolm X to wear his own shoes.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I don't know what's going on with sports stars this offseason. It is absolutely insane. It's just bonkers.
Yeah. I think last off season it was. No, actually, earlier in the off season it was just, oh my god, everyone's getting arrested, and now the later we get into the off season is just weird stories. It could just be Florida man, like things as everything kind of like pops up. You're just like, how on earth is this a headline for a multi-millionaire sports star playing for one of 32 franchises with a 1% chance of actually being a professional at this? Like the odds of these things happening are like lightning striking 3 times. Alex is a bit crazy, but yes, R.I.P. Dolly Parton. God, she's great. Like both my kids got like books sent to them because she set up a foundation that is just like Dolly Parton's like book club or whatever, and she just over here kids just get books for free because of Dolly. So yeah, did they name the sheep after her, the one that they cloned, or was that just a coincidence?
I think that was a coincidence.
Okay, fair enough. We haven't got Pete here to Google these things. He's currently trying to shake down Mickey Mouse, or probably the other way around, actually. The mouse is shaking him down for everything that he earns, as are his children. But Pete, if you're watching, hey, mate, go and do something better than listening to me and Alex.
Eat a mouse-shaped lollipop or something, Pete.
Oh, yeah. There's all sorts of stuff in it. It's like eat a pancake that's in the shape, get a bruise in the shape of the mouse. It's everything that you could possibly want in the shape of the mouse. You been all right though, mate?
I'm wonderful. Honestly, I'm as the main man Ricky Martin from the early '90s says, I am living la vida loca.
Very good. I wasn't sure if you were going to go silent emotion on that one, Alex. An underrated Ricky Martin banger. Everyone go out and listen to it. Alex, put it on your radio show for the hospital people. I'm sure it got to #1 somewhere. No, we're not. I thought I'd have broken you with the Jalen Daniels intro, and in the end, it's the deep cut Ricky Martin song.
It's not. Ricky Martin only had that one banger there of like smooth emotion. It was. I did this the other week. Sound emotion. Sorry. I wanted to go back into like him and be like, oh, what's other things people would know of like Ricky Martin and do that. And I was like, there's nothing. The only one that I knew before I listened to the one you've just mentioned was She Bangs.
Oh, baby, she moves.
Yeah, and that was the only other one that I knew, and that one is that's there. And I think The Lonely Island did a cover of it and made it weird with a female celebrity. So I think they did.
Not surprised in the slightest. But yeah, if anyone out there, Silent Emotion, Ricky Martin. I've got a playlist of that is just purely songs that are too good for the people that performed them, and that's on there. Also, see "Turn Back Time" by Aqua. Just saying, it's way better than Aqua have any right in being.
But that's a cover.
So.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. I'm confused because I thought you were going right. Okay. Right. I'm so sorry.
It's an incredible song, and you can't go from Dr. Jones to turn back time. Can you? Like, what do they think they are doing? Yeah.
I mean,
Zazu. Yes, sir. News from the underground.
Oh, Zazu's news from the underground. We've got some actual news, man. Like preseason's popping off. Like things are happening. Have you watched many preseason games or highlights and such?
I've watched highlights mainly of QBs failing.
Any QBs in particular?
I would like to name 9. Just 9.
What, 9?
Yeah,
Or
just 9.
9 QBs?
I've watched 9 himself failing. I really enjoyed watching the Steelers try and like pawn off this one guy's really good and could possibly replace Aaron Rodgers. Then you watch the actual full highlights of him and you go, no, not a chance. And
I missed my spot to give us the old 9 versus 4'9" drop on that. So
yeah,
I need to bring it up because it's one of my favorite things I ever made.
he is. He only played a half of football and it was awful. So
yeah, I saw somebody saying that he played himself into a 3rd string position. Like insane over there. Look, I'm riding the Kyler Murray train. I think he's great. And I think he got some like unjust hate at the Cardinals because they're just a not particularly great franchise, but I am backing them this season, as you know, Alex. But stick him on the Vikings, who are set up to be a Super Bowl contender. Did it with Sam, like close to doing it with Sam Darnold, like Kyler Murray. People laughed and they scoffed, and they are wrong. Anyway, give us some news, Alex. What you got for me?
The title of the show. Let's go with the title of the show. The Houston Texans have acquired Keyshawn Boutte from the New England Patriots in a trade. The price was safety Jalen Reed and a 2028 7th rounder. The reason the Texans made this move was their wide receiver, Jaden Higgins, is out for the season with a knee injury.
Fair enough. Not just, but a couple of weeks ago, I was in like a long fantasy draft, and Boutte was in the later rounds, and I was having a chat with Pete and another couple of our mates, and the general consensus was, oh yeah, you should definitely get him. Not only is it a fun name, but he's put up numbers for the Patriots. He's great to have as your wide receiver 3 or whatnot. But this move couldn't end up like bumping him up the old depth chart a little bit, at least to maybe a 2nd behind Nico Collins. And if I remember correctly, was it Tank Dell was the other receiver over there? He likes to get injured a great deal. So, yeah, I think this is a great move. I didn't know who they traded for. Safety Jalen Reed. Oh man, fair enough. That's actually pretty. Wow, that is like the fairest trade, isn't it? And a random 7th rounder, like just sprinkle it on top a little bit. But you could just go 1 for 1 with that. Really, I don't think that's particularly bad.
Nope. It works for both teams, which is so rare in this late in the offseason. And it's just like both of them have rang each other and gone, hey, we really need this. What do you need? Oh, we could do with this. Oh, we've got one. There you go. Have that. So that's exactly what it is. And I'm actually really looking forward to it. I really am. I think it will be superb that they'll be able to do it. I'm interested to see what he can do because he was a little bit. Thank you for that. He was a little bit of a little side hustle kind of mention for both you and Pete later on in the season, especially in the playoffs, where he got a couple of touches and a couple of little sprinkles of magic. So let's see if he's been doing them squats.
Yeah, don't hate it. Don't hate it at all. Texans competing. I think the Jags have decided they're going to take that division, but it could easily be between the two. So at least the Texans are making moves. Should be a strange one. Do you want to go into terribly stupid idiot news?
Yeah, let's do it. The 49ers owner Jed York was arrested. Now,
This dumbass. Look at that.
it's such a great mugshot as well.
Why do they have V on these? Like, it's so, like, it's bad, isn't it? Like, that is pretty ridiculous.
So yeah, he served 1 day in jail. The charges have been knocked down to a misdemeanor, and he has done a online course and paid a $5,000 bond to move up his charges and his treatment and his stuff. Basically, he got done because he was engaged in prostitution charges. He was he was found with $160 left in his pocket. So I have no idea. I've got no idea the prices of that kind of stuff. I really don't. The rumors are that multiple QBs have rang their agents requesting that they can move to Ohio following the Jed York incident. I don't know who that is. That is all alleged, but not an absolute
Right,
query.
Dropping the legend on me. There we go.
Apologies.
Yeah, we almost got us really in trouble there, Alex.
I know. But if you look at the whole of the offseason for the 49ers, it's actually crazy. We've gone on about that, like, this offseason's been crazy already, but let's just list off this. So Jed York got arrested. That was literally yesterday. We didn't even mention that Kyle Shanahan was in a car accident and seriously hurt. That was a couple of weeks ago. That was one of our off weeks, and we completely forgot about it because there was multiple things going on. But Kyle Shanahan was in a serious car accident, broke ribs, really, really hurt himself. You've got Christian McCaffrey, who's experiencing muscle tightness every time he tries and runs. So, I mean, I don't know a lot about running back position, but I think you have to run when you play running back.
Hold on, let me just round that one down.
I think that's there.
Yeah.
So,
okay. No, that's fine. I'll get that fact checked.
Thank you. You also have Mike Evans, who's had 3 injuries in camp already.
Yes.
That's there. You've got Ricky Pearsall, who's out for the season. You've got Nick.
Is he? He is. Yeah. Gosh.
Yeah, he is. You've got Nick Bosa, who's been diagnosed with knee tendonitis. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds really serious.
It does, yeah. Also, it feels like tennis elbow.
Yes.
It sounds both serious and a joke.
Absolutely. It's like turf toe, isn't it?
I was going to say like turf toe. Look at you
Absolutely.
and me. Look at that. Now Pete's out the way. Look at it. It's just simpatico. Like...
turf toe can't be a real thing, but it is a real thing. It's there. If you want to know what turf toe actually is, the Kelsey brothers do a really good bit on it where somebody rings and asks what's turf toe. I'm not trying to shout out other podcasts, but like they do a real good job explaining exactly what turf toe is. So go and listen to actual people that have played with it and done that. Their backup running back behind Christian McCaffrey, Jordan James, has fractured his ribs. So they're down to 3rd string running back already. And then obviously we have to have Brandon Ayuk.
Is he still there?
He is still a 49er.
Gosh.
They cannot go him because he is so much dead money. So, yeah, the 49ers are an absolute mess, but it gets better because the owners and directors meeting of the NFL hasn't happened yet. And Jed York is going to have to appear, or it's there, but they can.
Do you think he'll appear in his orange V-neck?
Oh, I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. Even if it's not an orange V-neck and he just turns up in an orange suit jacket, I'd absolutely love it.
Like he doesn't realize he shows up looking like a prisoner. That'd be great.
It'd be so good. Even if it's
or
not
like black and white stripes. Yeah. And
or
a
he goes
bag that says swag.
That's it. Or an English prisoner and he somehow turns up in an all grey suit.
Ooh, yeah. That'll do it. Just enough. Get the people photoshopping on this. I like it.
Absolutely. It's just there. So that could actually be a real serious thing for the 49ers. They could end up having to find themselves a new owner because if the owners want him gone, they can vote for it. But it has to be unanimous and decisions and stuff like that. It's really kind of weird. But yeah.
To cross the streams for a second, is he also part of the ownership of like Leeds United? Aren't they like almost one and the same, the Niners and Leeds? There's something.
That's a great question. That is a very good question.
Because I don't see any Leeds United owner Jed York gets arrested like headlines.
Yeah, he is. He is. He is part of the Leeds United ownership group. Oh, great! Awesome. Yeah. It is. It's 100% owned by the 49ers Enterprise Global Footballer thing. Yeah, that's so cool. Also, would you like to know where Jed York got arrested?
Oh God, it would be too good for it to be New York, wouldn't it? Yeah, go on.
So it was in Ohio, but where in Ohio was it?
Oh, I only really know Cleveland, Ohio.
So it was in a trailer park.
Oh, classy. You could do better, Jed. Come on, you could get something more high class. You could probably get a car to pick somebody up and bring someone to you. You don't need to be out there, mate. That's all I'm saying.
I think amateur hour Jed York has really dropped the ball there. Not
when the merge strikes, Jetty? Yeah,
absolutely. Not that me and Joel know this, by the way. This is all like what's reported by other people. We don't know this situation.
Yeah, no, I don't even know like what the currency exchange would be, or what WhatsApp group you need to be in for these types of things. Like, I don't know. Who really knows? Anyway, from scumbags to scumbags.
Yeah, the Browns have picked a QB. It's not Sanders. It's not Shedeur. So it's the other one.
Hold on. Keep talking. Let me find the booze.
It's the other one.
It's the other one. Boo Large.
There was a hiss at the end there as well. There was a hiss at the end there as well. Love that. Yeah, we don't want that. There was a clip that went out by the Browns for his first throw at practice following him announced as QB1, and he completely missed the wide receiver by 5 yards. He threw it behind, and it just fell on the floor dead. So, yeah, the Browns is going to be a lot of fun this year. And I've mentioned it before. We both talked about it before. We kind of ruin on and rag on him quite a lot on this podcast, as everybody kind of really should, because he is a scumbag and it's not really cool. But the fact that he still is playing NFL football and playing for the NFL it's really quite disgusting. And the fact that the Cleveland Browns are able to do it is just, it's not cool.
Yeah, and the interview that he gave about being booed and all of this stuff, and he was like, oh, it's not about performance. Let me tell you, you're neither very good or a very good person. So I don't care what they're booing. They are booing you, mate. So yeah, I just hope that someone gets out of it like unscathed. And look, at this point, I didn't think I would be that guy, but I'm rooting for Shedeur Sanders. Like, let's do it.
That's for those of you that are brand new to the podcast. That's big. That's really big for Joel. Joel completely was on the full Nepo baby train that Shedeur Sanders didn't belong in this league, and it was a complete joke. So this is a full 180, and it's close.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. If anyone's ever seen Alien versus Predator, you'll know that infamous quote. So yeah, let's do it. Let's Shedeur season, shall we? Let's have some of that. I reckon by week 6, Sanders is in there. Let's have a look what their schedule is. Browns have got Jags, Bucks, Panthers, Steelers, Titans, then Steelers again, then Saints. Oof. Yeah, he's going to get whooped a lot, and I can't help but feel like, in the longest yard where they just let people through to like take out Adam Sandler. I feel like a little bit that's going to go on. Potentially injured by the end of week 2. And look, I never be like, God, I hope they get injured. Never. I hope this guy does. So week 2, Buccaneers could smash him. Panthers are bit fine. Steelers. Let's get a TJ Watt on a Thursday night football in a rivalry game of Steelers Browns. Let's just break his ankles. Just saying. You could go get a massage better. Anyway, we've talked enough about those idiots. Let's talk about my favorite idiots. The Atlanta Falcons.
So Michael Penix has been cleared for 11-on-11 scrimmages, which is the practice scrimmages in practice, and it's good because he's just come off his ACL, which is a major step forward that he'll be able to do this. So yeah, we can actually have a QB battle in Atlanta. It is going to be Tua Tagovailoa versus Michael Penix Jr. Who wins? No one cares. Who loses? Atlanta.
Yeah, they did get one of the better Disney collab t-shirts, which is a shame because they're called the Falcons and the Millennium Falcon is owned by Disney. It's absolutely perfect. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, I've said it before, and I've only got Madden to go on. I think Penix is going to be, or could have been, great. They just keep messing them about in Atlanta. And I've literally only got Madden to go on. I stuck him on the Broncos, took him all the way. I play on all Madden, by the way, so don't at me and be like, "Oh, you play on who says?" No. I play Madden. So yeah, I feel bad for Penix that he's ended up sat behind Tua, but the thing is, he could be sat behind somebody who isn't going to get injured, whereas Tua is going to take a little knock to the head at some point, and Penix is going to get 3 weeks to steal the job back. So I hope he wins it. I like Tua, don't get me wrong. I just think that I'd rather watch Penix at this point. Poor kids had to suffer with Kirk Cousins.
That's literally it. If you're Penix, you're going, well, if I didn't turn my ACL, is this Tua situation even happening? Am I even in this boat? Because I don't think I am. I definitely don't think I am. But the situation with Atlanta is the same as it always has been. They've got the weapons out there. They've got really serious tools on that roster. They just need to get the QB sorted. And if they manage to get the QB sorted, they will be actually a good team. So if Tua can find something, that's great. If Penix can find something, that's great. It's not great for Joel's division, but it is great for everybody else that doesn't enjoy watching awful football.
Mate, I don't think you need to worry about Joel's division. The banner is already out there. And you know what? I've been saying this 4 months, and now people have obviously run out of things to say in the preseason, and everyone's going, I think the Saints are like a sleeper, sneaky pick to win the NFC South. Sneaky pick? What? Oh no, Tua Tagovailoa. Oh no, the Panthers. Oh no, the Bucs who aren't paying their QB. Come on, let's be serious, shall we? It's the Saints, and from black and gold to black and silver. Look at me, I'm killing it today. Genty, fine. False alarm. Raiders still not very good.
This is completely the truth. And he went down with a sprained ankle, everybody. It's just a sprained ankle, but he was taking his time getting up, I don't know, Bruno Fernandez on the weekend versus Hull City. He's just taking his time getting up, and everybody panicked on a cart on the way out. He got given a guard of honor to celebrate his toughness and all that lot. And it was a little bit wet wipey. But on the fact that the Raiders are still not very good, Mendoza played half a game in the second preseason. He completed 8 of 15, 86 yards, took a huge sack, and also tossed a pick 6. And he played 30 minutes of football.
Not just a pick 6. If I'm not mistaken, it was a monstrous pick 6, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was really bad. He didn't read the pressure and did the favorite thing that rookie QBs do, which is panic. Then threw it because he thought that the read was still going to be there. When after he panicked, so he bootlegs out and then panics and throws it where he thinks the wide receiver is still going to be, not realizing safeties can read you too. And decides to come across.
Just going to make a note of that one. Safeties also play football. Got it.
Grabs it, gets a block in, gets a lane, boom, at 6 going somewhere. So yeah, he will be good in the NFL. He just is going to need time. He's not the immediate fresh out, roll out the box, press it and go. Amazing, like everybody thought he was week 1. Probably by week 4, we'll be back again and going, yeah, this kid's ready. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. On a personal note, you don't bring up the Raiders very often. Obviously, it's because they don't usually have any threat. But as a Chargers fan, you often like boo hiss the Broncos, and everyone rags on the Chiefs. But you don't seem to mind. Is it like your harmless cousin that you give the second broken controller to? Like he's picking Blanca every time, and you're like, mate, I'm just gonna play ranged. So yeah, you're just not bothered until something happens.
Yeah, basically. Personally, in the other sport of football, I'm a Newcastle United fan, so we have 2 close rivals. One, Sunderland, that are your Chiefs and your Broncos, and whenever we play them, it's a real big deal.
I'm sorry, Alex, but Chris Olave has just been left practice with trainers after being slow to get up on a deep pass attempt. Just wanted to clear that one out there. Sorry. But Newcastle United, yeah?
Yeah. Whenever we play Sunderland, it's the equivalent of the Chargers playing the Chiefs and the Broncos. And whenever Newcastle United play Middlesbrough, it's the equivalent of the Chargers playing the Raiders. No one cares.
Speaking of no one cares, look at that. Boom.
Oh, yes. I put it down because I thought it was funny. That was the only reason I put it down. And it's really not news because is there a QB battle in Los Angeles? Even though Joel's wearing a Rams hat, is it a QB battle? Not really, because the QB1 is going to be the QB because he was the MVP last season. But I thought it was funny because the Rams, 15th pick, 12th pick, something like that in the first round. Ty Simpson, he's going to be their QB3 next week.
Yeah, they're going to redshirt him, aren't they?
100%,
basically.
He's getting redshirted next week. He is definitely 100% doing it. He played half a half of football this week, and everybody in LA is going, oh, yep, he's not ready. Again, he had another semi-promising start in preseason week 1. But preseason week 2, it's been found out that the flaws are there and he's just not ready. So yeah, it's sad for all the Ty Simpson lovers out there, but this was what was to be expected from a guy that's played less than 16 games at college. Yeah,
that'll do it. Whereas you've got Tyler Shook, who was Van Wilder and had 7 years at college. You can see the difference in the way that people are talking about him. Like I say, people are saying that he's a bit of a sleeper. You should see the way that Drew Brees talks about him and all this kind of good stuff. But there was a lot of shit talk about. Shook's older than such and such and such and such, and he was the backup for I think it was Herbert, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you get to this with Simpson, isn't it? Simpson, eh?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, he didn't play much, and then he got taken in the first round. So now we need to put him back. It's giving who did the Niners draft when they should have gone a different way.
QB, the QB that went everywhere. Yeah.
I think he's back up at the Cowboys now.
Oh my God.
No.
Trey Lance? It's not Trey Lance, is it?
Oh, yeah, I think you might be right. I think it's Trey Lance. We'll go with that. Pete's not here to fact check us. Yeah, it's giving that kind of vibe where potentially they could end up just sitting him in, and then be like, you know what, we made a mistake, but we'll move on. We'll win the Super Bowl this year, and then no one will care what we drafted, because that's probably going to happen.
Yeah. Bless his cons.
Um,
His absolute cons. Second last one. Go on. We're nearly there through it. We're nearly there through it. Yep. So I've talked all off season, and Pete's talked all off season, and you've talked all off season about how the Chargers look to have finally fixed their offensive line, and everyone's really happy about it, and everyone's going, "Yeah, it's going to work." And then joint practice with the 49ers. Tyler Biadasz. Help me with this. How do I
you can do this.
Biadasz?
I believe in you. Biadasz. It's that SZS or SZ that I can't really.
Anyway, the Chargers sent to Tyler. He's got a season-ending knee injury because he went over on it after getting pushed by the left guard into him, and his knee just kind of buckled and went the other way, like it just went. Season-ending knee injury. The good news is, though, bring me to the slaughter. Big old Jake Slaughter looks actually pretty good.
Does he?
It actually looks pretty good. So yeah, it might not completely suck for the Chargers. It probably will, but it might not. You never know. The good news is, though, that all Chargers fans went from at the beginning of this offseason loving Madison Beer and going, "Oh my God, she looks after Justin so much. She's the best. He looks so relaxed. I'm so glad they're engaged. I'm glad they're getting married." To now, I despise this woman. Get her away from practice.
Oh no! Is she swifted?
She's swifted. She's fully swifted.
She's gone full Swift. Don't go full Swift. Come on, Madison. Your music career is not going to go very well. At least get the fan base on side. You'd sell millions. All of these, all 4 of these Chargers fans will buy your music. Just be cool. That all I've got in my head is them sat cross-legged, and she's playing with his hair on the field and stuff, and take that somewhere else, man. It's no way to live.
I don't have her album pre-ordered on vinyl.
You definitely don't. You love it. You love it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, mate. I am currently listening to Dave the Diver, the soundtrack from the video game. So music tastes do vary, and then that's my assigned Skindred, most recent album that they released as well. So different strokes for different blokes. Speaking of strokes, putting on my best TLC impression here. No, Chubb. Nick Chubb retires 8 seasons in, which is a shame. Go on, give us the skinny.
Yeah, he's 30. He could have carried on, but I think last year at the Texans, he's made the right decision. He's done. He hasn't got the legs anymore. The injuries have taken their toll over the couple of years that he's been injured and done that. But he was a 4-time Pro Bowler, which to say he's only been in 8 seasons of the league. Half the seasons he was at Pro Bowl level. That's absolutely phenomenal for a running back.
One he got injured, one he was out. So 4 of 6 that he was kind of available for, and I guess the one that he came back from is hard to go straight to a Pro Bowl. So,
and then the last season that we've just had is there. So you're 100% right. It's brutal. 7,349 rushing yards, 1,100 receiving yards, 59 touchdowns in 100 games. That is unbelievable.
That's really good numbers for a short career. Oh, that is tough. That is tough. All right. It's not even a case of, when RG3 retired because, it's clearly poor coaching got him injured. Chubbs was just unfortunate. it had nothing to do with him being at Cleveland. He just took that hit, and that was it, wasn't it? Really. Yeah, that does kind of suck. And like, they're not Hall of Fame numbers. You weren't on a Super Bowl winning team, so Chubb off into obscurity. I hope he didn't get many concussions, and that he gets his like real estate license or something, which is apparently something that they all just like go ahead and do and go sell some houses on, or something along those lines.
You can't say no, but the seasons that he was there with, oh my god, Kareem Hunt, him and Kareem Hunt when they were at the Browns, that was Baker's first year. It was just phenomenal. It was really, really good duo, and yeah, that was the first Hard Knocks I watched.
Segue. Yes, I mean, a little Hard Knocks segue. It's good, that one, wasn't it?
I really like that. That's really cool. I
One more
really
time.
do like.
I wasn't
I
quick
really
enough
like
there. I should have made it a little bit longer. Because
That
as
is
you can
really
see,
cool. It's got CH there, so yeah.
there it is. Yeah. I got late to the game on Hard Knocks. I didn't realize that it had already started, let alone had 3 episodes. So, boy, after my 50-mile bike ride, did I enjoy 3 uninterrupted hours of watching the Seattle Seahawks. And I made some notes. Number 1, damn it, I've fallen for the Hard Knocks team again. It happens every single time. Last year, I just loved the Bills, and I like the Seahawks anyway. I'm pointing that out by the fact that I'm wearing a vintage Seahawks jersey. I've put Marshawn Lynch behind me, and because I couldn't decide, Alex, we do also have number 11 on your roster, number 1 in your heart, Percy Harvin.
Wow.
Yeah. Percy Harvin is the jersey I own the most, because this was back when they used to make all of the jerseys for the players and then have to sell them off cheap. And Percy Harvin just kept going from pillar to post. So I think I've got 3 different Percy Harvin jerseys. Seahawks, I want to say Vikings and Jets. So I'm all Seahawked up. I've got some actual Nike Seahawks trainers and things, and I just like the color scheme mostly. And Marshawn Lynch is pretty cool as well. But yes, I've seriously fallen for them. But the thing that I found with this season of Hard Knocks is it's lost the Hard Knocksness. Whenever you've watched any season of Hard Knocks, often it's following the rookies at training camp, and you go, oh, I hope they make the cut. I hope they make the cut. With it being the Super Bowl winning Seattle Seahawks, there's a lot of showing all of the, for some reason, all of the stars are just out there being chatty Cathys, which is kind of cool because I learn a little bit more about them, but there are no stakes in Hard Knocks. I found out that, and I've got it here, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and I quote, is way sweeter than I thought. He's such a nice guy. I thought he was just a proper, bit of a dickhead receiver. No, absolute wonderful human being. He's just out there being nice. He's quite softly spoken for a receiver and everything. And especially because they're like, oh, you're at the 99 club. For Madden, and he got this little trophy thing, and he kind of seemed a bit coy about it, and it was wow, you've won a Super Bowl, you're clearly the one of the best receivers in the game, and you're just nice. So you do get to see some of that, but I do feel like we're missing out on some of the rookies. The only one that I've kind of latched onto is Witherspoon, aka Spoon, which everyone just keeps talking about. He has the aforementioned real estate realtor license because he was undrafted and then brought on and then cut, and then in week 16 of last year got signed to the practice squad, then made it into the main team enough to win a Super Bowl. It's quite the story. Like he was like a teacher or something. He proper after he got cut by the Seahawks, he just went into teaching and got his real estate license. And even in the show, he's like, I'm just re-upping my real estate license. It doesn't matter that I've got a Super Bowl ring. I just have to sit here and make sure I've got that. You just never know, which is insane. And it's like the people seem to really like him. He's like quite the locker room guy, and he's just one of those players that you really kind of root for. And he caught the like first touchdown of the preseason for him, so that was pretty cool. And he's one that I've been able to latch onto a little bit more. It's been a journey. Have you watched any of Hard Knocks, Alex?
I have seen this first episode that you are discussing, which is why I'm showing so much joy with it. I have not seen episode 2 and 3 because my HBO Max free month ran out, so I did not renew it. So
I put some money in the palms of the HBO people to watch this one. Usually I'll sail the 7 seas to do this kind of thing, but I was sat on the settee. I wanted to watch it. Lanterns is out as well, so I thought I'd give that a look. So yeah, quite enjoying it. Couple other notes. Rings, they're getting out of hand. I mean, they were anyway, but now we have like pop-out parts. We're in Transformer territory. I believe the year before, or whenever it was, Kansas City had a ring within a ring, so that they could like take the ring off and have a smaller ring to just like wear around. Which I bet nobody does, because why would you? So that was weird. And then this was a little pop-out thing. Lumen Field, by the way, one of the most beautiful like stadiums just to look at. Absolutely big fan of that. Genuinely happy for Sam Darnold. It was quite funny because he dropped his Super Bowl ring, but just seeing that little journey of Sam Darnold, and then it culminating with it, and it's like you're a Super Bowl champion. It's like you too. Very nice.
Isn't he like when I watched it as well? He was one of those guys that I think fits into it. Where I'm like, you are genuinely just a really nice guy. Like
yeah,
and was one of the, to use your own phrase yet again, chatty Cathys in the episode, where it's like, right, Sam, shut up. just calm down, Sam. We've heard a lot from you. We get it, bro. No, right, okay, we're still. I want to see all the B-roll footage. I really do. I want to see all the B-roll footage. HBO, release the tapes. Release the Sam Darnold tapes. HBO. Because there's going to be another hour. I bet you there's going to be another Sam Darnold hour somewhere, because he just wouldn't shut up. I don't know whether it's the interviewer was really nice or he was just comfortable, but like, good for you, Sam. That's why you're a QB, man. Talk your talk, because you've walked.
You'll remember the Steelers year when James Harden wouldn't say a word and he used to stare at cameras and he was like non-committal at all, and that was kind of how players like saw Hard Knocks. And then as we're going, I think social media obviously has a play in this, but as we're going, they're getting like essentially nicer and nicer and more like palatable to watch and stuff. I think they're a little less raw. I think there's agents and people being like, look, Hard Knocks are in the building, let's sell some jerseys, let's get some people rallied behind you. A few of the takeaways. Derek Hall might end up being the standout from this season. He had that giant like monster truck, which was pretty sweet, that he like built himself, and he got paid, and he seemed like a nice dude. But then he gets into a massive fight on the field and like starts like suplexing people. Love that. So he's all over the Hard Knock spectrum. If they just leave him mic'd up and a camera on him at all times, he's going to bring in some views.
Speaking of suplexing people, I didn't mention this in the news. I can't believe I completely forgot about this. We need to talk about the Saints training camp brawl, where the nephew of Brock Lesnar plays for the Saints.
Of Rick, he's the son of Scott Steiner, nephew of Rick Steiner, WCW legends, the
Nice.
Steiner brothers, aka Big Papa Pump, is his dad. He had like biceps that were, I kid you not, like this, look like a tennis ball under his arm, and he came out like chainmail and stuff, and he was like a champion. It's just incredible dude. But yeah, he's not a Lesnar, he's a Steiner. And yes, he belly to back suplexed one of his own teammates. Oh no, it was a cowboy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a cowboy. It was
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Saints to win it all. Yeah, you can't cut him.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Not without security present in the room.
Yeah, definitely.
I need a table, ladders, and chairs match via the Saints and Cowboys. I really do. Like, it'll be one of them Money in the Banks, and then Micah Parsons is going to be Seth Rollins, where he just runs in last minute and steals it all. That's completely sure. Micah Parsons.
Oh, I forgot to bring up. I put a picture in for Boutte. There it is.
There he is.
That's my. By the way, I'm enjoying the ESPN fancy app. They've shifted the official NFL one over to ESPN's now, much to the panic of the two leagues that I'm the commissioner of, because it's difficult to try and get them to engage anyway, because some of these people aren't necessarily the fans that you and I are. But then to get them to move entire apps, including, and look, I'm going to name drop because like very few people are watching. So NFL analyst Adam Rank is in like our like big league. I didn't think he was going to make the jump. He was like the fourth person. He was like, "Yeah, let's go." He likes being in this English league. Me and Pete have been on like Fantasy Live and stuff with him and stuff in the past. It's been good fun. So yeah, best mates with Adam Rank.
The next time that he's here, I desperately want both of you to get a beer with him. I desperately want that. I want that for both of you.
We keep hounding the NFL Network to send him across the pond, but he hasn't actually made the trip for a London game yet.
This year,
I told him that they have to. Yeah, ESPN company. Come on, sort yourselves out. Send my friend over. Anyway, some good other stuff from Hard Knocks. I need to download this picture before I do anything. Episodes 2 and 3 are, quote, kind of uneventful. I wrote this as they were going. It didn't feel like there was a lot going on in them. Lovely highlights, though. Have you seen the split out they did of Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Yes.
Oh, they just set up a tripod and got him to like do 9 different routes, and it's gorgeous.
I don't even know how you edit that. And like that's the kind of editing that I will never ever achieve. That is what I call wizardry. Like, I know it's possible, but like I'm never gonna go anywhere near that. Like, if you wrote me a book on how to do it, I still don't think I'd be able to do it. I just don't.
I wouldn't get through that book.
Yeah, don't possess them skills. Shout out to the HBO guy that did that, because fair play, pal. I couldn't do it. That's why it's called wizardry. It's magic,
Yeah. He's getting an Emmy for that. I guarantee you that there is going to be a best shot in a sports documentary category, and they're going to be like, give this man an award. Or woman, person, them, whoever it may be. Rude of us to assume it was one way or the other. I was stalling for time because I wanted to point out, and I took this in our group, that they had to credit the Hokey Pokey in the credits of Hard Knocks. Now, I don't usually watch and read the credits, but I just happened to be going through it. But because Stephanie McDonald, wife of, is it Mike? Yeah, Mike McDonald, sang the Hokey Pokey with her son and sent that video to Mike McDonald. You don't see it. He's in the middle of talking to a player. That player leaves. He gets a ding on his phone. He picks up his phone. You can hear it kind of in the background, and it's his wife singing the Hokey Pokey. And HBO had to then credit it, and it's clearly published by Sony, apparently. So yeah, the Hokey Pokey getting in the credits there, something I thought I would never actually see in my entire life. So I enjoyed that a lot. And then the last thing that I'll say on the Hard Knocks is Marshawn Lynch, who you know from his famous role in seasons 3 and 4 of Westworld, and nothing else, was walking around as I think it was the ratings adjuster or something for Madden, and everyone he spoke to was like, "What do you need to be?" And everyone went, "Oh, I should just be a 90." And he was just walking around with a clipboard, being like, "You got it." And he was just going around essentially just promising everyone on the Seahawks that he was going to turn them into a 90.
The first time I saw Marshawn Lynch in any form of media was the old school comedy sketch show that is 90% improv, called The League, which is all about fantasy football. And it's great. Don't get me wrong. If you're watching this right now and you haven't watched The League, go and watch The League, because it still is relevant to today, and the jokes
It holds
still
up really
funny.
well. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though they'll mention players that are probably from like 15 years ago that you will maybe have to Google and go, "Oh, I don't really know about this guy. I'm not really sure." Definitely watch it. The only issue is the main guy that played Kevin, which is one of the main 5 characters. He is definitely cancelled. So don't get too attached to that guy. He is 100% cancelled, and he's cancelled for the most American reason or anti-American reason in the world. Let's say that most anti-American reason in the world. Would you like to know why?
Go on, yes, please.
He lied about his location during 9/11.
God, this one. Oh, God. That is incredibly cancely. I like that quite a lot. To be honest with you, that is the stupidest reason to no longer have a career. Meanwhile, the guy who played Pete keeps cropping up in all sorts of stuff. Like, he's everywhere. He's like writing things. He's in the Apple the morning show with like Reese Witherspoon. He's just can't move for him. And every time he's on screen, I'm that Leo like gif where I'm like and I'm like, "Hey, Jem, I used to watch a show with him in Called Elite," and she's like, "Yes, I know. You've brought the league up for probably 15 years."
The other one that is everywhere is Rafi, one of the main guys' brother,
Jason Mantzoukas,
who is everywhere, and
he was in Taskmaster.
Everything. Yeah, and also like featured for like 2 solid seasons in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. He's just absolutely everywhere. But yeah,
the voice of Rex in Invincible as well.
That's correct. Yes, Rexplode. Who?
Great name.
Spoilers if we're not doing it. We're not doing any spoilers for any shows, because go watch Invincible if you haven't. It's a great show. But yeah, definitely go watch that. Jason Mantzoukas is the other one, but he's vastly inappropriate in that show. It's really, really weird.
He really is. Yeah. Like toilet dog and all that kind of stuff. It's just a pocket dog. Yeah.
Pocket dog is the.
Yeah. Anyway, that was Hard Knocks. I just wanted to hit it again. Like, I'm really proud of that one.
So, you know what? Like, behind the scenes, peek behind the curtain for anybody that is brand new watching the show or doing anything like that. All the graphics that you see here and all the like in between scenes and everything like that, they're all bespokely done by Joel. Joel does all of them, so they are all really, really cool. And some of them are absolutely just for my liking and just for my personal benefit, I believe.
Totally original, legal and distinct bangers and trash audio. Back to you in the studio?
Yeah, I even added the question mark to the end of that, just so that the infliction would seem really off. Because I knew it would mess with you. There's loads. I'm up to 9, 15. I've done like 16 different like cutaways and like intros and outros and all sorts of stuff.
The breaking news one always gets me, because it's like, and I got it this episode. So if you haven't seen it, rewind it. But normally it interrupts Pete when it's just about to.
I always wait for Pete. I don't care when the news breaks. I wait for Pete to be talking to break the news. I guess speaking of breaking, like, we almost had a chance. I thought that we were going to be in line to do so, but the rivalries. You and I we're the dedicated followers of fashion, as the famous song by Britney Spears would say. We like to discuss the uniforms. I'm gonna have to take this one off because I'm absolutely baking. But yeah, rivalries. Two divisions added. I feel like it felt like it was a long way off last year, but we're only a couple of weeks away from the season. So I'm going to start with the helmets. Have you had a chance to look at these? I stuck the pictures in our group chat, but
I have, and I hate. I mentioned this like in the group chat as well. I hate the Chicago Bears and Detroit Lions one. I physically despise it. It makes them look like two other teams. If you're just looking at it like that from there, that's not a Detroit Lions helmet. That is a Carolina Panthers helmet.
yeah, 100%. The black logo on the very light blue, it screams it. What I've noticed from some of these rivalries helmets is they very much look like alternate helmets from previous seasons. The Bears have worn that orange helmet before a couple of seasons ago, and the Lions, I think this was their helmet last year for their like blackout uniform. So it's not like a special rivalry one. The Green Bay is pretty close because they did have that whole like iced out pure white. All they've done is change the color strip. The Vikings, they've just made it darker by the looks of it, but it's pretty sick. It's a gorgeous purple. That Houston is just white with the cool H. The Colts are weird blue. The Jags wins this overall because look at that helmet. That is a thing of beauty. Their face mask contrasts really well, and it looks different, and they're supposed to look different. And then the Titans looks like you could have just told me that was their helmet.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% will give you that. And the only issue I have with the Texans one, it kind of looks like the Titans away one from last year. Because didn't the Titans wear like a chain strip of white last year? But obviously, it's got giant H on the side of it instead of the Titans logo. But that literally is the only change that's there. It's cool because I've never really seen the Texans, in white. I've never really assimilated them with a white kit, absolutely at all, white jersey, at all. So that's in terms of a rivalry type different. I like it, I quite do. But yeah, you are 100% right. The Jaguars win this one out. That is a beautiful bit of kit.
It's beautiful. And that leads us on to the preview images that we got from it. There's nothing online for the actual ones. I've been having a look, but they put this up to then pre-order it on the 1st of September or something stupid like that. And going through them, I think there has been a better picture of the Bears one, but it essentially just looks like the Bears jersey. I don't see much change in that. They've gone with the orange pants, and it looks slightly more old school. I wasn't expecting Detroit's to be white. I don't know why, but also they have a white jersey, so I don't see what this has got anything to do with. I liked last year when they did the weird kind of like, this is the desert, this is like the manhole cover. Detroit is the Motor City, right? Surely they could have found a funky car-related design for this. I guess the strip down the middle kind of looks like a tire mark. I don't know. However, onto the Vikings. That dark purple and the cool like Viking-y little thing on the arm looks pretty dope. It is pretty plain, but it is pretty nice. I thought Green Bay was AI. I saw it and I was like, there's no way that this isn't just a college football jersey that somebody has put Jordan Love in. I'm still confused by it. Any thoughts?
It's awful. And the logo is what ruins it the most. Like, you can look at that jersey and go, oh, yeah, they've tried to do something different. It's pretty gross. But then you look at the logo and it's so big. The logo is so big. And it's like, well, no, it's awful. It's really bad. And then the letter patterning, it's just it's a completely different font. It's not the same font as the logo either. So it's like, what's going on there? I wouldn't be surprised if it was AI, but it's definitely not, and it's legit, which hurts so much.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how this passed. To be honest with you, because when you see an AI poster and it's got like 7 different fonts, that's kind of what you've described here. With this, yeah, horrible, horrible. Jags crushed it. Look, I know I think it is just white, but like it appears to have a little bit of calligraphy on there, nice little numbers. I think the helmet just like makes the whole thing. That works for
The
me, like create a deal.
the pants or the trousers, they have got jaguar spots in them. If you watch,
Oh, that's
you
mint.
look
All right,
closely.
yeah, clear winner. That was easy, wasn't it? Well done,
That,
see Jacksonville.
that is how you
Uh,
do it. That's
that is how you do it.
incredible. Yeah,
Yeah, it makes. You should do something.
nice and easy.
I appreciate the Titans having Music City.
You see, I'm the opposite for that. I don't like that.
I like when nicknames get chucked in.
But that's the city of Tennessee? Isn't that the city of Tennessee? That's Music City, not the team. The team is not the Music City team. You don't go, oh yeah, we're playing Music City this week. You don't. That's not their nickname. It's the city is their nickname. I know the city is where it is. I don't know. I like the luminous numbering of it though. The kind of UV light of the number system. But I'm not a fan of the Music City. Because then, like, what's to stop anybody else doing everything else? Like, what New York is the Big Apple. Are the Jets going to release a green apple type jersey? And it's going to say
Look,
the
hear
Big
me out.
Apple?
The Jets did it last year, mate. It literally says.
Oh, they did. They did that. Oh God, yeah, they did, didn't they? Oh,
They did Gotham City.
For viewers like watching in landscape, which I've got no idea why you would watch us in landscape instead of a full portrait mode of no, it's the other way around. Sorry, the viewers in portrait over that. Joel was showing a towel that he got from New York Jets thing that said Gotham City Football on it because for some reason Gotham City is in New York when actually everybody knows it's in Pittsburgh.
Well, I don't think it's a Batman reference. I think it's Gotham City is a nickname of New York. I don't think they're being like, oh, Batman lives here. And Pittsburgh just played the role of Gotham City. Nobody's going, Pittsburgh is Gotham City. I think a bunch of Batman was filmed in Chicago as well. So there is that too. Just the Steelers, like at the time, Heinz Field was the Gotham City Rogues place that Bane blew up. But yeah, so yeah, there is precedent for the name of the city. Honest God, I was about to say the Detroit Lions. That's Houston, isn't it?
Yes, that's the Houston Texans right there.
Can I just point out that at least three of these are the Detroit Lions, and the half of the Detroit Lions are the Panthers. So yeah, Houston, get over the Oilers thing. It was cute, but let's let Tennessee have the baby blue back, shall we? Thank you.
Yeah.
And like, they made a big deal about there being some kind of like mosaic thing teaser before they released this, and I think the numbers are segmented in a way that are kind of like squares, but they definitely like pulled the rug out from something. It's a strange thing to kind of like tease and then immediately pull back on. I'm gonna like zoom into the picture. No, you can't even see it on this picture very well. And then we've got the Colts, who just it's grey. I think it's supposed to be like the like a charcoaly thing. But what's that got to do with Indiana? Home of the Indy 500. Again, we could have done something here. Home of the Bears, for Christ's sake. They could have...
He's not here. We can't do it. We can't do it. It's not.
Thoughts and bears.
It's not nice. But yeah, no. Again, that's the Detroit Lions jersey.
Yes. So there are at least 3 Detroit Lions. For some reason, the Detroit Lions are also the Panthers. The Titans are the Texans. The Bears are just the Bears, but in Bears uniforms. They've turned the contrast down on the Vikings. They've AI'd Green Bay, and the Jags nailed it.
Yeah. Hey, 1 out of 8 isn't bad. 1 out of 8 isn't bad at all. That's the amount of teams that make the playoffs, everybody. Woo!
But 2 of these teams are going to make the playoffs as well. But
God.
Alex, right? Hear me out. Like,
Yep.
Look at the effort that Arizona put in. All right, that it was all the desert, and they got the state flag and all of that, and it was just a proper go. And then you just end up with it's the Colts, but in black. I'm sure they've had a black alternate at some point as well.
What's it got to do with horses as well? Like, aren't they meant to be like the Indianapolis Colts? Like, they're meant to be a horses thing. And that's a breed of horse, apparently, is a colt. Like, why are we going blacked out for it? It just doesn't make any sense. I'm lost. I'm intrigued to see the others, though. I will be intrigued to see the others because I will be criticizing them all. I will be very much criticizing them all, and we will have a top tier list. Currently, the only one that is worth mentioning is the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, that's all of them for this season, isn't it? They do 2 divisions a year.
Oh, I thought all 32 got them.
No. They did 2 divisions last year. They're doing 2 divisions this year, 2 divisions the next year.
Oh, okay. Right. What a waste of time that was then.
Yeah. I was quite looking forward to it as well. They like hyped me up because I was like, I'm on. It's me and the kit guy.
So I don't know a lot about the processes that go into that because I'm not a market manager or a product designer or anything like that. You possibly know more about that word than I do. Who dropped the ball?
I can tell you 7, maybe at a push 6 people dropped the ball. I'm willing to give the Jags. I'm letting the Jags go, and I just a dark purple is quite nice for Minnesota. So. And they've got the little like Viking-y bit in there as well. So I'm gonna hold off judgment, but yeah, the rest kind of uninspired. Even the Jets like last year was that cool kind of, well, like I said, like manhole covered like thing. The Seahawks one was amazing. It was that like cool kind of like noise kind of like vibe because they're so loud and the 12s and da. Insane.
How many times are we going to see this?
I think once a season, maybe twice.
What?
Yeah. He'll sell some stuff though. I tell you what, I bet outside of the jerseys, I'm kind of hoping that there is a decent hat or 2 amongst them. I didn't particularly like vibe with the Niners thing last year. But I don't think I've got it to hand. Oh, no, I do. But they did like this kind of thing. And I just thought that was pretty clean.
That is.
So I picked up one of those.
Yeah. That is a nice.
Like the uniform was just black with that on it. So yeah, I guess we'll see from there. Not as good as we've got the time. The Disney collab.
Oh wow! Yes,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it up.
Please do, because this is I've got some hated ones and I've got some ones that I really like.
Right, we're just gonna go with whether they nailed the character or not.
Okay, yeah.
Bills have gone with the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Is there no single buffalo in all of Disney?
No, there isn't.
Yeah. Could we have had Ferdinand, the John Cena bull? Oh, he's not Disney, is he?
No, that's DreamWorks.
Okay, fair enough. I don't like it, but I don't think it could have been done any better. Nailed it, Dolphins, because they could have, and most people would have expected the Little Mermaid, aka Ariel.
Yeah.
No self-respecting dude. I mean, like, I would, but like a lot of men aren't gonna be buying a T-shirt with the Little Mermaid on it. King Triton, King of the Seven Seas. You're damn right. Sick orange as well. Love that from them. No notes apart from maybe like I would have designed it a little bit differently, but yeah, King Triton, an absolute G. And the older you get, the more you just kind of be like, yeah, he was right.
Oh, 100%.
Dads in Disney movies are just correct. It turns out.
Yeah.
Is this too obvious?
The Captain America one is a little bit too on the nose. Yeah.
It's a bit, yeah. Could have had any other American-y like style thing here, and we've got Cap, which is fine. I think you need some Marvel representation, but yeah, I mean, I feel like I've seen 1,000 Captain America NFL t-shirts, but now you're cooking. Talk to me, Goose.
I love it because obviously it's Buzz and it's Buzz Lightyear and to infinity and beyond, and that's how jet seasons feel like the season that goes every year is drags on for infinity. And they don't realize,
like it.
They don't realize that they suck or that they're a terrible franchise, much like Buzz doesn't in Toy Story 1, with the famous Woody quote of "You are a toy and you are a sad little man, and I pity you." So yeah, there's that as well, but the thing I really like about it is it's not Buzz like with his hands on his hips, like on his wings out. It's Buzz flying, which is the really cool like design of it. I really, really like it. Yeah. I wouldn't have maybe gone for the grey, but I can understand because a lot of jet stuff is grey. I really can understand it.
Very grey. Yeah, like that. They do have a whole last movie called Planes, though.
Yes, that's another thing as well. Yes, they do.
just chucking it out there. If we wanted like a deep cut, that if you're gonna do a deep cut, do it to the Jets fans because they'd be like, all right, yeah, that's kind of cool. There are multiple planes in the movie Planes. I don't think there's a great deal of like DreamWorks. No, there's like 3 cars, a planes. No, there's no planes too. Ravens. It's just great, isn't it?
Yeah, it works completely.
Yeah. Not particularly Maleficent. She's not Raven-like. However, she's got a raven on her shoulder for crying out loud.
And if you haven't seen the movie recently, which if you haven't, I'm not surprised because who has seen Sleeping Beauty in the last 20 years? Like the Raven is actually really important, like to Maleficent's entire character. The Raven.
Oh, is it really?
It's really, really important. So it's not like it's not her number two, but it is like really, really important to Maleficent as a character. So yeah, nailed it. Completely got it right. Absolute no notes.
Absolutely. And again, they did it, didn't they? They did the thing. They were like, there is literally a Bengal tiger in a Disney movie. You score points whenever you use Aladdin. For me, there are 2 top tier S tier Disney movies for me, and it's Aladdin and it's Hercules. So you do those 2 things, you've absolutely nailed it. Spoilers for later. The Hercules one's the best out of the lot. The Browns, God bless them. There are so many dogs in the Disney pantheon, and they've dragged poor Pluto into this, which kind of like, but like he's about as relevant as the Browns are. I think it works together. No one's buying that t-shirt.
The colouring as well is perfect.
It is, yeah.
Because you could like the other famous dog that you could have done for Disney is you could have gone Bolt, which is like the newest school Disney movie, but the colouring would have been all off and it wouldn't have really worked because Bolt's obviously a bright white dog that wears red, so it wouldn't have kind of been a thing. Whereas Pluto, the colouring works completely. And obviously old school Disney, which I like that they've thrown some old school Disney in here, as we're about to see it down below.
On to Pete. Good old Pete. Yeah, why not? He's clearly a blue collar worker. I think there could have been 1,000 things. Like, there's an Iron Man, there's a Doctor Doom who has like a steel face. We just to name 2 Marvel characters. I'm sure there are 1,000 different things. However, I reckon that Pete is a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
And that he's lobbied for this to be on the t-shirt. Nailed it, Steelers. I love this.
It's great. It's really good because it makes 0 sense whatsoever, but it's still really good.
They really struggled, didn't they? Like, oh God, we need a Texan. I mean, it should have been probably Yosemite Sam. Oh no, because he's more Gold Rush 49ers, and he's Looney Tunes as well. But I think that's dead cool. However, there are 2 teams, right, that are synonymous with horses: the Colts and the Broncos. And you could have probably used bullseye for either of those 2.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
I think this is absolutely that's a banger. Speaking of the Colts, they picked Horace Horsecollar, who I thought up until now was a cow.
I also thought that he was a cow.
Turns out no. Literally called Horsecollar.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
The classic is... Go on.
I love the tagline.
For the shoe.
Because why?
Because why the hell not, Colts? This, I had to double check. I was like, what on earth is Pepita from Coco? I don't remember this. I've seen Coco 1,000 times. I've got 2 little girls. Coco's a great movie. I did not expect this pull for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Is there no single Jaguar in all of Disney stuff? I'm sure there's one in Encanto, for Christ's sake, isn't there?
There's also one in the Jungle Book.
Jungle Book, yeah, good shout. little less unobvious than the one that the kid can manifest in Encanto. And I thought this was from He-Man or something. It looks like Battle Cat. I wasn't quite. I don't think they've landed here, but I appreciate the weird choice. Jaguars just do Jaguar things. Perfect. The Mad Titan, Thanos, is the Tennessee Titans. It's done. Nailed it. They shouldn't have said Music City Football. They're really trying to prove you wrong, aren't they?
They really are. They're trying to force it down everybody's throat, and it's just not working.
Stop trying to make fetch a thing, okay, Tennessee?
Just stop it.
We are not calling you Music City.
If it just says Tennessee Titans and then has his name on it, it doesn't need anything else. It's like the Colts one up above that we've just shown. It doesn't need for the shoe. It doesn't need it whatsoever. No. Just leave it as it is. And
also, I think I know the one with the branding, but I would have just put Titan. I wouldn't have put the S there because he is the Mad Titan Thanos.
But obviously, they're not the Tennessee Titans. They're the Tennessee Titans.
They are, yes. But he is the Tennessee Titan. Maximus from Tangled gets the shout for the Colts. 1,000 horses in all of Disney. Is Spirit not a Disney movie?
Spirit is a Disney movie. No, it's a DreamWorks movie.
Is it?
Spirit's a DreamWorks movie.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. Still, there are 1,000 horses in Disney stuff. We could probably think of a few as we go. But they picked Horse Collar further up and Maximus from Tangled. Don't get me wrong, Maximus and Tangled, probably the MVP of that movie. But very strange. But I'm enjoying the deeper pulls. This is fantastic. Why on earth are the Kansas City Chiefs the big bad wolf?
Well, I think they've gone super meta because everybody hates them. Right. So they are whenever it's the Chiefs coming to town. Oh my God, no, it's the Chiefs, it's the Chiefs, it's the Chiefs. They are the big bad wolf of the. I really liked this. I thought it was great. I don't like
such a strange pull.
It's a really strange one, but I like it at the same time. This I despise.
They used Darth Vader so much with Raiders, like propaganda, that I would have appreciated a swerve here, but you know, the Las Vegas Vaders, would have.
You're Disney, right? You own Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Use Indy, man.
Yeah.
If you're
No,
gonna swerve hard into Indy or like something like that. I know that you like this one. I really do.
Winner. Pegasus, I think it's just called. Yeah, Hercules. Is Hercules in there? It says Hercules and Pegasus, but I think it's just Pegasus.
I don't see. There's a different image somewhere where it's Hercules that's riding Pegasus on it, but I haven't seen it myself. Like that one, it looks a bit weird because it just has Pegasus on it, and Pegasus has got nothing to do with the bolts. Like nor does Hercules, to be fair. But I really like it.
Your mascot is a horse, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
this horse.
Strange. Yeah, that's fair. I can do
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
I can do that. That's great.
Bullseye gets another nod. He's back in. He's been a Texan, now he's a cowboy. They could have just put Woody on this one, but no. Bullseye is getting 2 paychecks.
They nailed it though, didn't they?
They did, yeah. Woody's right. How about them Cowboys is a great line too. Giants, Wreck-It Ralph, perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's just dead cool. And like Ralph doesn't get enough love. This is strange.
So weird.
Because all right, he's got a green cloak.
Like so weird.
He's literally a man that's made out of steel. He could have been a stealer.
It doesn't make any sense.
I think they just really want to try and get Doctor Doom in, and there's got to be at least 2 eagles in the Disney canon. This is great. I don't know why they've given him his sinister the black under the eyes and whatnot, but the Commanders have or Washington has people wanted him to be the Hogs, didn't they, at one point and stuff, because it's a classic name for him. That's cool. Toy Story getting a nod. Love him. Chicago Bears, Baloo, best bear of all time. Could have been one of the 85 bears.
Name a better bear. I mean, the bear from Brother Bear.
It's just a person that's turned into a bear. Baloo is a bear.
That's fair. Oh, okay. That's fair. Okay. If we're going just pure animals and pure bears and stuff like that, that's the best Disney bear. We'll push you for the bear from Over the Hedge, which is a DreamWorks bear.
I didn't mind Over the Hedge.
Over the Hedge is a great movie. Not bad. Recheck the cast of Over the Hedge, and it'll knock your socks off if you're wearing them. That thing is stacked.
I will check out Over the Hedge. And Detroit Lions, Simba. Yep. Could have picked anything from The Lion King. All the lions are good. Simba's a great shout. Why the goggles? Firstly, why is this the Chewbacca that we've chosen?
Is it because it's cold all the time in Green Bay and it's known for being snowy?
I assume it's like a play on words as well, the Chewpackers. But I'm not sure why he's dripped out. Give it a rest.
Perfection.
On a plate.
Yeah, it was
weird seeing them colored differently though. I don't know if that was necessary, because some of them they've recolored, some of them I feel like they haven't. Yeah, we already mentioned it. Good lord.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just great. It'd be better if they were 1977, when Star Wars came out. But I'll let them off.
That would have been okay.
Panthers banger.
Right, so this is what I was thinking of. I thought it was Bahira that was obviously the Jaguar. He's not. He's a Panther, which is why he gets the Panthers nod. I apologise to everybody that's there. No, yeah, you've obviously only got the one Jaguar that is there. Then sorry, apologies to everybody.
I reckon there might be another Jaguar out there somewhere. I love this.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just a big fat crocodile, like with a trumpet.
Arguably the best
Princess
character
and the Frog,
from that
obviously
movie.
from the Bayou. Go on.
Yeah, arguably the best character from that movie.
I've never seen it.
Wow, boss! I can tell you, and I will say, because you've got two small children, watch it on your own, you and your other half first, then decide whether it's worth watching it with your kids. Because
both of my children have seen this movie multiple times. I have just never been in the room start to finish.
Never mind. I think you should
big fan of this
sit down and watch it. It's fabulous, man. It's really good.
I'll give it a look. Also, I may end up buying this because I'll absolutely love it. Just to wear at the Paris game. I think that's where it needs to be, like showing off. Buccaneers, yeah, absolutely. I'd probably made him a little bit more like the classic logo, but
yeah. Can I just scroll up a little bit? That's not his name.
Oh no, it isn't Captain Cook. Yeah, he is not Captain Cook. He is Captain Hook. Cardinals. I like Jafar as a character. He looks cool, but like that's a parrot.
Yeah.
And a cardinal, if we're going on the biblical sense, or not biblical, but you know what I mean, is not that. So yeah, not entirely certain here. Looks cool, is absolutely wrong. This is absolutely mint.
It's great. It makes 0 sense, but it's great, and I love it.
No sense, but it looks so cool. This is when you move the franchise in Madden.
100%.
And you pick a new logo, and you're like, yeah, this is it now with the Sully.
Yes. I wouldn't have minded this. I wouldn't have minded Sully as the Buffalo Bills. If you swapped Beast and Sully around for the Bills and Rams, I wouldn't have minded it. Or done that.
Is there not a single goat in Disney?
Yeah, there is. His name's Woody.
Oh, there isn't an air horn sound effect, but if there were, I would.
Sorry.
Hold, please. Best I can do.
I'll take it. I absolutely will take it. That was that. Thank you for my contribution, everybody.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, that's great.
Ye Olde Prospector. I love this. The 49ers name is one of them things when I've had a few beers and I'm at a party and I'll be like, do you know why the 49ers are called the 49ers? And that is like one of the things that I always go to. So yeah, Sticky Pete, 2 Pete's getting represented.
Yep.
Not one Alex, not one Joel.
Can I just edit one thing before we go? The tagline is incorrect on that shirt.
Faithful, isn't it?
Stinky
Faithful
Pete's
to the Bay.
Yeah, but he's not faithful at all. Stinky Pete is not faithful. He's the villain of that movie.
He's the villain of that movie. But maybe the TV character version wasn't.
He's the villain of that. I'm just saying, if you're going to label him with Toy Story, which you have, and that's where you've said he's from, Stinky Pete's from Toy Story, he's the villain of that movie and is not faithful. He is a mini Bobini and very rightly gets stuck with a 10-year-old girl and a bedazzled Barbie, and is seen as his punishment for life. So yeah, there you go. That is Toy Story 2 law there. Boo Stinky Pete.
Boo Stinky Pete. And then this absolutely rocks, doesn't it?
It's so good.
It's such a minor character or set of, I guess, that it's just incredible. Like there are a bunch of like birds and hawks and things that you could have gone with, and you picked the seagulls from Finding Nemo 2?
1.
Is it the first one? Okay.
Yeah.
God, I love them. I absolutely love it. It's just incredible work. And that is all of the things from there. They nailed it, I think, overall. Good going from that Seahawks to the color of today's show as well.
It's very good. It's very, very good. Can I just say one thing? I think this is really good. We have managed without Pete. This is mine and your first show without Pete for, let's say, 9 months, and we've managed 90 minutes. Yeah, we've managed 90 minutes.
It's just beautiful work. Like my hat is literally off to use it. Like we have.
If I was Roman, I would do the same thing. I will just give you a salute. It's been really simple, pal. I think we've done a good job. Round of applause to us. I definitely feel like we've done a really good job.
I have a round of applause. Hold on. No, that's laugh. There we go. Just quickly, I want to know what bounce is. Okay. Just thought I'd check. Just in case I need to use it in the future.
For what I'm thoroughly looking forward to.
There's only one way to find out. Tune in next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Do we have any more for any more? You did put a little quickfire section in the bottom of silly questions.
I did. I put some quickfire silly questions. I wondered if you wanted to save them for next week or if you wanted to do them now. It's entirely up to you.
Throw me out one. Let's do it. Let's just have a little top off.
Why do we do joint practices?
Oh, we should definitely get rid of those. All that happens is everybody breaks out into a fight. I remember when they added them, and I thought, "Gosh, this is a strange concept." And then it was like, "Oh no!" But then you get to hit another team and do this and do that. But all that happens is fights break out every single time. People get hurt. People get hit too hard. People aren't listening. People doing a lot of chirping. Yeah. Don't like it. Think we should stop it.
Isn't it only for like half an hour of actual practice as well? Because by the time
they practice separately, like on the field, they're doing all the drills and stuff, and then they have like the offenses and defenses go against each other
for like a 30-minute scrimmage. What's the point?
Yeah. And then obviously that's the preseason game as well.
I hate that. I hate it so much. Like, if you're going to do joint practices and you're going to do it that way, don't scrimmage. Don't scrimmage. No. Stop it. Stop doing the scrimmage thing. Just do the joint practice. Everyone's in the same building. Have a couple of pictures of, I don't know, JSN and JJ from the Vikings, both arm in arm, smiling and like swapping jerseys and helmets and the likes of that. Like they do after games and stuff. But do that for like practice. That's cool. Have both fans in the building, whatever you want. That's all cool. That's mint. Everyone do that. Like have a kid from a charity come down as like a really nice thing. But this, and some could say it's because I'm a Chargers fan and we lost our stat center to a joint practice this past week. And to those that say that, they would be 100% right. However, I still think I'm correct in this. Joint practices out. Yeah,
get rid of them. And to leave on a more positive note, just back onto Hard Knocks. So when they were like breaking down the huddle, Sam Darnold was, fans are out here. Everyone played 1, 2, 3, right? Rookies, you've got to sign. Everybody else, it's up to you. But I thought that was quite a nice thing. Rookies, go and see the fans. Go and sign some stuff. You have to go and do it. That is your next thing to do. Veterans, you can go do whatever you need to do. So I thought that was pretty decent. I mean, I've never seen anybody do it in that way. Rookies often, carry people's things, or they do the stupid talent show and this, that, and the other. But I don't know if it's just a culture thing over in Seattle. I don't know if everybody does it, but yeah, making sure that the rookies go and respect the fans that came out to see them. Love that from you, Sammy D.
Big fan.
I
think Sam Darnold can be the MVP of the episode.
Possible. I think he's just too nice. I don't think enough of him stands out to be that. I think he's a good team player, but I think Spoon is going to be like the man of it. And I think the being all over the place of Derek Hall has also been quite good as well.
Tilly
Cool,
has
outro,
been here.
Saint. What on earth? Oh, you did the crystal maze. Amazing. We'll talk about that in a minute. I've gone with some Christmas Twiglets because B&M think it is the season to be jolly already. But you know what? I absolutely love Twiglets. So I've got just like a tin of these sat on my desk to go with every day. But yeah, look at that. Christmas in August.